Hello, we're just going to have a look at Lauren Boebert. And I want to see if she's had any connection to the insurrection at the Capitol. She's currently being sued for blocking another, excuse me, I think it's Senator, Congressperson on Twitter. She's not supposed to do that. She blocked them. I don't know who it was. I'll have to go back and take a look. Must have gotten under her skin though, huh? Yeah, so she's getting sued for that. She's not legally supposed to do that. That came out a couple of days ago. And then her communications, her director of communications, whoever that was, I'm not big on who she is. I fortunately don't live where she would represent me, so I don't know. But anyone else who does, gladly chime in. Anyhow, I do see that she's a Sagittarius. And she's into the whole gun thing. I'm not anti-gun, by the way. I'm for sensible gun use. It's just that there's too few sensible people, I guess. Their idea of sensible and mine seemed to be very different. I thought, I grew up in the Midwest. My dad had a gun. But we weren't stupid. Most of the people I knew, parents had guns. And we didn't go around shooting each other, blowing each other's heads off. It's different times. So, anyway, we are going to take a look at Boebert. And first question that seems to be the most, one of the most pertinent that people want to know is, is she one of the people that could be connected to the Capitol insurrection? So let's just get into our zone. We'll hold our noses, okay? And we're going to focus on Lauren Boebert. Her birthday is December 14th. Sorry, Sages. My condolences, yes. And I don't know anything. I didn't look at what her rising or her moon is in. But I just want to see what is on her horizon and if she has a real connection to the insurrection activity that happened at the Capitol building. So I'm asking Spirit of the Tarot. I'm using the Aquarian deck, an old retro, really cool deck if you can find it. It's still being printed. Get a copy while you can, you never know. And I just want to read accurately and clearly. Lauren Boebert, what is going to happen with her? And does she have connection, first and foremost, does she have connection to the insurrection activity that took place? Okay. Ace of Cups. I'm feeling that her emotionally, yes, she's very connected to that group. She has, well, they have her support, at least emotionally. But I'm willing to think that it was pretty strong emotion. Most cups, Ace of Cups, it's rolling over the cup. It's so emotive. It runs so deep. This is activity. I think it excited her if she didn't know about it. Whether she did or she didn't, I think she found it terribly exciting, actually, right here. And I'm inclined to say that I think she did know something about it. She knew something about a target, that something was going to be targeted. Suddenly the activity picked up, but there's a rush of emotions, and a lot of which are excitement. Excuse me, I certainly don't see her not supporting this. Now, this is kind of being an outsider. Yes, and this is working where you're working with like collaboration with other people, more than one other person, group. She is among that group, I feel like, that are involved. And I believe that with the Five of Pentacles in her near future, she's not going to be welcome. I believe she will find herself out of office for having a possible connection that, I mean, that's what the question was. I feel like it answers it. It looks like she is working with those kind of outside groups that want to come in and create problems, but she's going to find herself outside of the office that she's just abused, because she's worked in collaboration with other people. And I believe involved in that. There's connection. Page of Pentacles. The High Priestess. The secret. She knew. She knew some things, maybe preliminary. Maybe not in depth, but she was very much emotionally supportive of it. And I believe she knew of it. She had knowledge of that attack. Here she is, Queen of, even kind of looks like her, Queen of Wands, rods in this deck. And she's a Sagittarius. It's even kind of the color of her hair, the way that she tends to wear it. Although she would not be the more charming aspect of a fire sign. I also get another queen, a Queen of Swords. So it looks like there's another female that I think may have been involved too. The two of them. There's two of them. She would be an air sign. Here we have a Queen of Pentacles, another queen, and falling under the High Priestess, we have the Eight of Swords, which shows confinement. I see three women here. We see the three here, and the 1, 2, 3 female court cards here. I see confinement. I see that there's a knowledge of a secret. I feel like there's knowledge of an attack, no less, because it is Wands, and it carries that attack, fiery energy. But with this Page of Pentacles, I believe that the knowledge that was secretive was not necessarily bad enough that she knew and supported it. I think there were certain things she didn't know about. And a lot of that which happened was just because it was a disorganized, for the most part, bunch of unruly mob. You had some organized people there and others clearly off the, just all of them deluded, but not some of them less organized than others. Now under her, she has the Chariot. She's going to leave. When we go down this row, we see her having to leave. She is not welcome. She is out. And I think there is a possible, definitely, knowledge and connection. And with three other, possibly, two other women could have related this. And I have a feeling these are people that will be exposed. Here's the rules. Here's the teachings or the information that is handed down. Rules. Or structure. I believe she does know people inside that circle that absolutely filled her in with a basic idea of what was going to happen. And she was all for it. She was chuffed. She was pumped. But I think she's going to find she's going to, as a result of her choices, this is one of those times where what you choose, if you choose dishonesty and you choose to live that kind of life, the karma is going to come a lot faster to you this year. I can tell you. And I think that she's going to get that. She's already getting it. But I think that she will, at the end of the day, have to go. I do feel like there's going to be some kind of a collaboration with, there is collaboration with two other women. And I'm worried that this makes me think about some secret to kidnap. This can be a kidnap card, 8 of Swords, confinement. She may have had some sort of connection to the one in Michigan, I wonder. I know that, I believe the governor of Michigan, I believe she's a Virgo or an earth sign. So, kind of wondering about that. But regardless, I see 2 other women. There's a collaboration that she's involved in. It's secretive. There is information. I feel like there is something here. A secret about seizing, hold. This is in holding somebody involuntary, in an involuntary manner. It can be the capital, and it can also be about taking maybe even knowledge of plotting to kidnap. That could go back to the Michigan governor, and possibly other plans that we don't even know of yet, that she's known of. She has someone telling her things, at least a couple of women. Knight of Cups. And a King of Wands. An offer. This could be even seen as Trump calling people to join, to come. Making that call, that summons. Two of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. She doesn't want to get in trouble for this. I feel like she's going to try and put some kind of distance there, but she's extreme, and she's an extremist. She won't be able to hide it. And I think she's going to deny, but I think her involvement is going to come out. I think it's just there. Just going to pop right out. I really do believe that. Something in a poor light with her in these groups. Page of Swords, Knight of Swords. Yes, there's also watching. There's activity of watching and surveying and acting quickly with this Knight of Swords. So she may have had some connection. If she wasn't more actively engaged, then she knew a male that was. And I see a couple of women. So yes, I feel like she was part of a smaller group of people that were in on this at her kind of a level of office, you know, a bunch. Anyway, there you go. Yeah, I feel like she does have. And I feel like she's going to be held to account for this. We're already starting to see the trickle of some instant karma with her. And I just think it's just the beginning of her erosion of the career and the life that she's known. I don't think it's going to be on the upside. Let me put it that way. So I hope that answers your question. If you like this content, please make sure you like and subscribe. I don't know what YouTube's doing, but my numbers bounce all the time here recently. It's crazy. I think it's since they implemented the new ad laws, or I don't know how that would affect that. I'm not going to worry about it though. I'm just going to make these, hope for the best, consider also expanding out to another platform. I don't know. I'm just going to take it as it goes. But I'm not going to disappear from here. So I will talk to you in the next video.